How you doing, Mr. Woods?
What's your name? That's not your name.
Darrell Woods.
Oh, okay. Your lawyer just left, Mr. Woods.
Yeah, we was waiting for an hour.
Oh no.
Yeah, you haven't been waiting for an hour, Mr. Woods, because I'm so good at my job. I would never let a person just sit in my waiting room waiting for an hour. Now, I can tell you what occurred is that I brought your device into the courtroom several times. I shared my screen just like I just shared my screen. However, you never connected. So you haven't been waiting. You haven't been waiting. You haven't been waiting on us for an hour. But we definitely. I apologize. What you say?
So I've been waiting for an hour, miss. I got screenshots.
First of all, my name is not Miss. I apologize. My name is not Miss. Now, if you're going to address me, you can call me Judge. You probably can call me ma'am. You definitely can call me Your Honor. But
I'm sorry, Judge.
But I'm not Miss. I'm not Miss. Number one, I'm not Miss. So number two, as I indicated, we have brought your device into this Zoom room at least 3 times. And on each occasion, when I shared my screen like this, your device did not connect. And then I put you back in the waiting room several times. Your lawyer has already been here. I have gone to a breakout room with your lawyer and the prosecutor. We have discussed your case on the record. Why would we do that and just leave you waiting in the waiting room? We would not. So hold on while I try to get that other prosecutor back, and then we can tell you what's going to happen with your case. Were you able to reach Miss Cole? Because I don't know why she left.
She didn't answer for me. I left a message and I can email.
No, call her back. I need her back. I need her back. We're in court. I mean, can you stop stretching and yawning on the screen? My goodness. We're in court. Madam Clerk, do I have paperwork from Mr. Waldrop?
Check your email, Your Honor.
All right. And can you call Mr. Toussaint, find out what's his situation? Because he got disconnected in the breakout room and he hasn't logged back in.
Okay.
All right, then I'm ready on Waldrop. This is, excuse me, somebody tell me what happened to count 3. Somebody? Anybody? Can somebody tell me what's going on with count 3? Does count 3 still exist?
Checking, Judge.
Okay.
Judge, for the misdemeanor, I only see 1 count.
No, I'm not talking about, I'm looking at, I'm looking at this tether unit violation. That's all I have.
Oh, okay.
1, assault or assault and battery. Count 2, malicious destruction of property. Count 3, home invasion, 2nd degree. Something,
Okay.
there had to be a felony somewhere. And then
But I don't have a copy of the tether report.
Neither do I, Your Honor.
oh, Madam Clerk, can you please send the tether report to the attorneys, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
And it says a copy of this report was sent to Judge Mark Slavens and Judge William McConaughey. Judge Bryant's name is nowhere on this paper. So what are you pulling up? You saying you only see one count?
I see a misdemeanor case number 2204 57 7401, which is pretrial before this court on look at it again.
So maybe the felony is case number 190081691. And then he also has case number 224454501.
And then there's a 22060. Yeah, I would need the tether report so I can see what he does have a tether on the misdemeanor case that I just cited, Your Honor.
But he also had, so now that I'm reading down in the second paragraph, appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Tammy appearing on behalf of Deshaun Waldrop, who consents to my appearance on his behalf. Is that correct, Mr. Waldrop?
Unmute yourself, please.
Yes.
And could you please state your full name for the record, please?
Deshaun Waldrop.
All right, so Mr. Waldrop is before the court on the tether violation. Can somebody please look up case number 1900816? Now that might be already across the street.
Yeah, it's across the street.
No, Mr. Waldrop, no.
So I have that case pulled up, Judge.
And is there a tether on that case?
So it looks like home invasion. The home invasion 2nd degree was dismissed by the court. And the only count that I see that Mr. Walter pled to was.
So why is his case across the street with Judge Slavin?
He's on probation on that felony case, Judge.
I need the deputy. So if he's on probation to Judge Slavin, why would they send Judge Slavin a copy of this report unless Mr. Waldrop was on a tether to Judge Slavin? And if he's on a tether to Judge Slavin, I'm not addressing this tether.
Your Honor, Janice Stevenson, also on behalf of Mr. Waldrop. And Your Honor, we don't believe this matter is properly before this court, and that the case number that's referenced is not the case number. Is not a misdemeanor case number, Your Honor.
Yeah, there's 3 case numbers on here. Now, 2 of them are misdemeanors. But there's no way I'm going to address a tether if he also has a tether on the felony. So I need the deputy. I need you to stop being dramatic. I need you to stop doing all the stuff you're doing. And I need you to ask the deputy to come to the screen, please.
Oh, okay.
You see something different, Ms. Stevenson?
Only in that paragraph that starts with, on June 21st, the subject was enrolled in the Wayne County Sheriff's Tether program for those
It
two
does say
misdemeanor
He's
cases.
incarcerated, but then it says the subject also has out of third circuit, blah, blah, blah. He was explained to an agree. Deputy,
Yes, Your Honor.
I need a clear understanding of whether Mr. Waldrop has a tether condition on his felony case. On his felony case. He has, this report lists 3 cases, and I need to know if there is a tether condition on the felony case.
Yes, sir. Let me call and find out.
Okay, thank you. So while he's finding that out, with respect to the 2 misdemeanor cases, he has a malicious destruction and an assault and battery. It says that the violation, well, and he was on, let's see. So they're saying he was in an exclusionary zone. House stop at subject last listed location. Immediately identified, revising the violation. At the time, he was in violation of the court order house arrest. So he was placed on house arrest by somebody, probably Judge McConaughey and the magistrate. Don't know if Judge Slavins put him on any type of house arrest. And then, sir, stop it.
I really want to say
I don't know how many times I'm gonna ask you to stop.
I really want to say something.
But you're not going to say something at this time.
Okay.
With respect to the tether conditions placed on by Judge McConaughey, counsel, what's your request, or what's the situation?
Your Honor, Mr. Waldrop understands that he violated the tether location in that he left the house to get some clothing because he has no personal belongings in the location he's tethered to, and it won't happen again, and he understands that. And however, he's had no contact with the complaining witness or any contact with the location of the complaining witness, and he will not. And Your Honor, he hasn't been able to, he's currently employed, and if the court is not inclined to remove the tether, we ask for a curfew so that he be permitted to leave the house for work if possible.
Well, what you say, that explanation don't even make sense. So he was explained the tether conditions. He was explained the house arrest condition. He's tethered to a location where other people are. And he is the one that's on house arrest, but he said, I'm going to go get my stuff, as opposed to sending some. I refuse to do the hearing. Okay. I'm going to refuse to do the hearing at this time. And then you all can go talk to Mr. Waldrop, because he has a lot to say and he's being very disruptive. And if he do this one more time on court to me, let me say this to you, if he does this one more time, then I'm going to cut the whole proceeding. So he clearly has something he needs to say to the lawyers. But he's going to stop being disruptive to this court proceeding. So you all go back in there and talk to him and find out what it is he so desperately needs to say that you all are not saying on this Zoom. Because in a minute, I'm not going to hear the tether violation. And I'll just send it back to Judge McConaughey or Judge Slavin. It's great to see you. Okay.
I'm pleased to be seen, Your Honor. Aloha from Maui.
Well, I was thinking,
A little
listen,
underdressed, sorry.
let me tell you, when I saw your shirt, I'm so glad you said that, because I'm gonna tell you, when I saw your shirt, y'all know sometimes I could be silly, and then I have to remember I'm the judge, and sometimes I can't just be silly. So when I saw your shirt, I was thinking, I mean, he sure looked like he's somewhere that don't have nothing to do with court. And so I'm glad you said that. Your client might be one of these people that's in my waiting room, but that's unidentified. I can't remember, but they've appointed you to Mr. Smith, right?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. So just give me a second.
I'm standing by.
Okay. All right. So I just brought some people in, and the first person I'm going to address is the county jail with respect to Mr. Waldrip. So Ms. Cole, good morning, and just give me a moment. So good morning, Deputy. I'm assuming from the tether unit. Good morning.
No, I'm not from the tether unit. I'm from
okay.
the video unit.
Okay. So good morning. So I had a question about Mr. Waldrip, and whether or not on the felony case that's listed in the tether report, whether there's a tether ordered on that case. So that's my question. Did you need it's in front of Judge Slavens. I do have the case number that's listed on there, but we were trying to figure out, is there a tether imposed on that case as well? Because otherwise I didn't really understand like the significance of it in the report, and I didn't want to give Mr. Waldrop any false information when I address his tether.
It is a $5,000 personal bond with GPS tether, no contact with Alicia Hunter, Your Honor.
Hold on 1 second. Chief was texting me. All right, say that again. So you're talking about the felony case, his felony case. That's the bond you're giving me right now.
Yes, that's the case that is before Judge Slavens. That's the one you asked for?
Yes, sir. Okay, tell me that bond again.
It is a $5,000 personal bond with GPS tether, no contact with Alicia Hunter.
And then do you know whether the GPS tether ordered by Judge Slavens, is it a house arrest tether? Or you don't know the restrictions?
The only restrictions I'm showing on the Frank Murphy case is no contact with Alicia Hunter.
Okay.
I have a case number. It's out of 36th District 22.
Right.
77401. That is dated 6/9, so this may be out of date. But it does say GPS tether house arrest.
Okay.
Allowed from Horton Medical.
Awesome. All right. That's exactly the information I needed. Thank you so much, Deputy, for logging in. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
All right. Okay. So now that we know that I was correct, and that's probably a good reason that's probably a good, that's probably why I'm the judge. Because I know that you have to look at the actual records, Mr. Waldrip, and that's why I told you to stop. So the actual record has Mr. Waldrip also on a tether to Judge Slavens. Now, it appears that the tether to Judge Slavens is not a house arrest tether. So what I will do with respect to his tether on the 2 misdemeanor cases, I won't remove the tether now. I'm I should have asked the deputy. Okay. I won't remove the tether now. But when he comes back to me for his pretrial, if he is still on the tether for Judge Slavens, if Judge Slavens hasn't removed his tether condition, by that time, then, I'll remove mine. Or let me hear from Miss Ritter. Where's Miss Ritter? With respect to the tether condition on this case, who is the complaining witness with respect to the malicious destruction of property? Is that the same complaining witness with respect to the assault and battery?
No, Judge. So the complaining witness on the malicious destruction of property is actually the same complaining witness on the felony case.
Oh, okay. All right. And then it's a different complaining on assault and battery.
That's correct, Judge.
Okay. So then I'm definitely going to keep the tether on my case right now. When is he scheduled for pretrial for my case?
August 7th, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm going to continue the tether. I am going to remove the house arrest condition. So I'm going to continue the tether. I'm going to remove the house arrest condition. Yes, the house arrest condition. And I'm going to put a curfew of 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. Does that address his work schedule?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. So from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m., he's on house arrest. And then he can go outside after 6, and then he have to be back home by 11. All right? And then no contact with complaining witnesses. Okay? See how I do my job so well, Mr. Waldrop? I mean, I sometimes I amaze myself. Okay. All right. We're all set. Mr. Waldrop, I wish I could tell you that they're going to release you today. However, you have to wait for the tether now to become available again. So as soon as the tether is available, and even if I removed mine, you still have the tether for Judge Slavin. So you would still have to wait for the tether to be available. Okay?
Judge, yes, sir. I got a question.
Yes, sir.
So basically, I want to say thank you. I'm gonna make this brief. I just want to say thank you, Your Honor. And my downfall is I need to listen to the courts. Okay.
Because see, you would have thought if I had removed your tether, Mr. Waldrop, you would have been in jail mad because you thought Judge Slavens didn't have a tether on you.
So am I getting out of jail?
You're going to get out of jail as soon as they get the tether. They're going to put you on the tether.
Okay. Yeah. You know, what I kept raising my hand about everything has to be explained. You know, okay, honestly, you probably wouldn't believe this, but basically I had called him when I got out of jail.
Is this about the case?
No, it's about the tether. It's about the house arrest. I don't want you to think like this guy just deliberately just up and left like I'm a lunatic.
Okay.
No, I called him. I said, hey, dude, I need to go get some clothes and stuff from Myers. He said, yeah, go ahead. Then the next day he called me and told me, he said, hey, dude, this is a misdemeanor case. You're on house arrest. I don't understand it. And then he like, dude, if you need to go somewhere, just let me know when
That's
you'll
the
be
guy
paid.
at the tether place?
Yes.
Shame.
I didn't just, listen, I wouldn't just up and leave like a
lunatic. You see how he set you up for failure?
Boom. Why would I just up and leave? Like, why would I be leaving? You know, unless he told me like, hey, it's okay.
Right. But I just lost Paula Cole. I just lost Paula Cole. Can we call her back?
Okay, well, I'm out of here. So I guess I'm out of here, Judge. Okay.
All right.
So I'm going home, basically.
Yeah. Yes,
I gotta go too.
Yes,
I gotta go. I'm gonna let this young man talk because it looks like
he gotta go too.
I'm going home, right?
As soon as you get a tether, Mr. Toussaint, I'll let you know what Miss Cole says.
Okay, so I'm out of here.
All right. I lost Paula Cole. I need her back. Let me find out if one of these